I don't know. I'm just telling you, man. It is or it ain't. Sometimes, hey, when people it ain't about me training or anything like that. People get money, man. Things change. I don't care whether it's your father, mother, whoever. Father, mother, brother, sister, name it. If sometimes when people get money.
Floyd Mayweather Sr. has at last spoken out about the controversy involving his son. Sounding deeply disappointed with the boxing icon, he explained that despite repeatedly cautioning him about his extravagant lifestyle, there was a real chance the claims about a $400 million real estate investment were not accurate. He said he was unaware of any such property acquisition and could not confirm whether the story was true or not. He added that it was possible the statement contained exaggerations or falsehoods.
Me and him. Then we had an argument on what was the name of it? HBO. HBO. Then another time we argued over by the car. I'm saying, man, what is all this about now? I'm just saying, and we never had no argument. All of a sudden,
he went further, claiming this was not the first time similar problems had circulated regarding Floyd Mayweather. According to Mayweather's father and former trainer, these were exactly the types of situations that had long caused tension between them. In fact, he stated that he and his son had not seen one another for months because of the lifestyle his son was living. Unfortunately, there was little anyone could do, as Floyd Mayweather had already left the country.
Let me do you this. You want to play games? Come on. I don't play games. I get right to it. Come on. Now turn over. See that like that. You're chill. Turn over. Come on. Turn over. Stay over. Come on. Put your hand on me.
Floyd Mayweather Sr. went on to reveal something startling about Floyd Mayweather Jr., saying this pattern had existed for years, even during his early boxing career. He claimed that back then, his son would obtain items on credit, accumulate significant debts, and maintain an extremely costly lifestyle. Once Floyd began earning substantial money independently, he reportedly distanced himself from his father and instead came under the guidance of his uncle, Roger Mayweather. The separation had a deep impact on him, but he chose to remain silent about it until recently. This situation ultimately put serious strain on their relationship.
The first thing my dad taught me, the first day I went in the gym, the less you get hit, the longer you last. So I took that all throughout life, and it panned out.
And while Floyd Mayweather Sr. may not know exactly where Floyd Mayweather Jr. is, he has shared his feelings about his son's ongoing pattern of reckless spending, mounting debts, and alleged scams. He said that speaking about financial matters was what pushed him out of his son's circle in the first place, so he prefers not to say too much and risk further conflict. Still, he admitted feeling deeply disappointed and embarrassed by the situation. He added that his son earned enormous sums and constantly spoke about his wealth, yet questioned what had happened to it now. He concluded by saying the situation was truly unfortunate for him.
Pushing each other to be great instead of arguing on social media. That's just my opinion. And push each other in a positive way. And, I found myself in the past, the younger Floyd Mayweather, going back and forth on the internet with different people. But I'm in a better place in my life right now. I couldn't ask to be in a better place. So the old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media.
The main reason behind Mayweather Sr.'s complaint stemmed from an incident in which Mayweather announced what he described as his largest deal ever, the acquisition of a massive portfolio consisting of 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. He declared that every property was solely his and that no partners were involved. In a video shared on his Instagram, he also posted footage of himself touring several of the buildings, insisting that the retail spaces beneath them were his as well. He concluded by telling viewers that they could achieve similar success too, emphasizing that it all comes down to making bold power moves.
I feel like when you as you get older,
Yep.
you have to look at things in a different way. You know, my son this year is 26 years old. So in 4 years, my son will be 30. Then my daughter will be 29 in the 4 years. So I have, grandchildren. So the same thing I was doing 10 years ago, I can't be doing now. Even 5 years ago, I can't be doing now. It's all about growth, and I'm growing every day.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Mayweather stated that his real estate company, Vita Properties, had paid $42 million for the portfolio. However, the boxer's confident announcement did not seem to align with the facts. A month after his declaration, none of the properties had officially transferred ownership, according to New York City records, which are typically updated shortly after a transaction. Several specialists noted that a direct sale of the buildings to Mayweather did not appear likely at that time. The NYC Housing Partnership, a nonprofit organization involved with most of the properties to secure tax benefits and maintain affordable housing, also said through a representative that it had not received any notice of an upcoming sale.
Properties.com.
Yeah.
We already talked about Mayweather Fitness. People, I got a team talking to me in different places.
Hey, I understand, man. It's a business.
I touch everything. So
conduct your business, brother.
And if you're an adult,
yeah,
you come to Vegas, come see me at my Gentlemen's Club. And if you like to skate, when you come to Vegas, come check us out at Skate Rock City.
All right. I appreciate it, Floyd. Thank you so much.
The housing partnership stated it had not been informed of any completed sale, pending transaction, or transfer of ownership. A spokesperson explained that the organization would normally be notified and involved in any such deal, which had not happened. An individual directly connected to the arrangement with Mayweather said he had acquired only a small minority stake in the portfolio, along with options to increase his share over time or eventually purchase the buildings outright. It remains uncertain whether he plans to exercise those options. The source requested anonymity due to the confidential nature of the agreement with Mayweather. Representatives for Black Spruce Management, the firm that owns most of the properties, added that Mayweather has so far fulfilled all of his contractual responsibilities.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money.
Mir Orbach, the chief executive of the Orbach Group, which public records show owns several of the remaining buildings in the portfolio, did not respond to repeated phone calls or emails. When questioned about the purchase, IEL Frist, CEO of Vita Properties, Mayweather's real estate firm, joined a phone call with someone who identified himself as James McNair, an executive connected to Mayweather's business dealings. However, the voice sounded noticeably different from previously known recordings of McNair. The individual maintained that Mayweather had obtained the portfolio, but refused to discuss the specifics of the deal publicly. He added that Mayweather had grown up in affordable housing and was particularly interested in these properties because they included rent-regulated units.
Then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren.
He reportedly thought it was exciting because he could support the community while also earning money, the individual said. Once that idea resonated with him, he decided he wanted to acquire the entire portfolio. McNair did not reply to phone calls or text inquiries, and attorneys representing Mayweather also declined to comment. This transaction is one of several major real estate ventures that Mayweather has publicly promoted. A chance meeting more than 10 years ago appears to have helped him form influential connections in commercial real estate. During a Knicks game, Mayweather happened to be seated next to Jeff Sutton, a prominent owner of Manhattan retail properties, and Andrew Matias, who was then a senior executive at major landlord SL Green. The three reportedly connected quickly and built a friendly relationship. according to two individuals present at that initial meeting. Both later advised Mayweather on potential real estate investments.
In 36 months, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month.
What investment is that?
In real estate. I'm heavy in real estate. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all keep y'all credit right.
In a 2022 podcast interview, Mayweather explained that during his boxing career, with assistance from his former manager Al Heyman along with other associates, he initially put about $5 million into commercial real estate and started earning roughly $50,000 per month in returns, which represented an impressive gain on his investment. During the same conversation, he implied that he owned a share in One Vanderbilt, a 1,400-foot office tower in Manhattan managed by S.L. Green.
So, Floyd, man, like, you got everything, you got the skyscrapers, you got the cars, you got the houses, you got, what's next?
What I'm working on now, I don't really want for nothing.
That if you get added, you're going to be that highest DLC.
It's possible. It's possible. I just need everybody to sit back, buckle your seatbelt, because I may be on the next game.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
You know,
Right.
everything takes time.
Yes, sir.
We communicating. Everything takes time.
All right. Well, man, I appreciate your time, man. Absolutely. And so again, and I'm going to make sure that.
What have you learned from your son, being that he's taught you so much? You've taught him so much, excuse me.
Yes,
what have you learned
yes,
from Floyd? What have you learned from Floyd? Junior, excuse me.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. We had, at one time, we was coming up, we have never had argument.
What do you think about Oscar? What do you remember about training?
Oscar was the one guy that was. Oscar was the one guy that
Yeah, it was like the. And he had his brain.
would do everything that I tell him to do. He wasn't no mouthy guy. You know, he would do what I tell him to do. He wasn't no mouthy guy or anything like that. We never had that kind of problem. And then all I can tell you is Oscar been a good guy, and Oscar got ready to do a lot of stuff with people. And
What are you trying to get a picture? Yeah.
all I can tell you is Oscar been a good guy, and Oscar got ready to do a lot of stuff with people. And
What are you trying to get a picture? Yeah.
Dubai, pick up a couple dollars. You know, they upset. See, they upset because I'm able to milk the game. I'm smart, kept all my faculties, made a lot of smart investments. So, you know, when great people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart and Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay. A young kid like myself from the inner city, from the ghetto, I worked my way to the top. I was able to leave boxing on my own terms and keep all my faculties, kept a lot of my money. So they're upset that I'm able to go out there and continue to make 40 and 50 and 60 million outside the ring. You can't get mad. Yo, listen, this is what God wanted.
So, Floyd, man, like, you got everything, you got the skyscrapers, you got the cars, you got the houses, you got, what's next?
What I'm working on now, I don't really want for nothing. I mean, it's crazy that, when people say, when you post something, you see all